Hi, I'm Lee, and this is day 3 of my 4th attempt to get through the adventure book Greenblood. Previously, we'd gone to the inn at Berg, and after standing at the doorway trying to have our eyes accustomed, someone called out to us to ask us to go in. We had 3 choices. We could obey, we could ignore them, or we could leave. 4 of you voted, and thankfully it wasn't a 50-50 tie. 2 of you wanted to obey, 1 wanted to ignore, 1 wanted to leave. So we shall obey the command and turn to 108. As you stride to the fireside and turn so that the light of the flaming logs play across your face. All eyes are on you, but you can't see well in the gloom. The 2 men who have been rubbing their hands at the fire sit down at the other end of the hall. We don't take kindly to strangers here. What brings you to Berg, Southerner? It seems to be the sinister man, cloaked in black, who was talking. Do you tell him the truth, that you journey to the great forest of Arden to seek the tree of knowledge, and turn to 124? Or do you say that you are a scout, sent from your city to explore far-off lands, and bring news back to your masters, turn to 154? And if you have streetwise, you can turn to 188. So, as a monk, we do not have streetwise. That's not one of our options. We have chosen to lie previously, and that immediately got us kicked out, as people don't trust us. They don't like foreigners, so we got kicked out and we couldn't explore the inn anymore. So instead, I'm going to go by default with the honest answer so we can see where that leads to and give us more options. So we will go to 124. It's quite a lengthy one. It's a page and a half. It is my intention to search for the tree of knowledge in the forest of Arden, you announce in a firm, clear voice. As your eyes become accustomed to the gloom, you can begin to make out details of those in the room. The black-cowled man merely stares inscrutably. A woman, old and weather-beaten, in a grey robe, looks up at you with interest. The 2 who are at the fire stand up and walk over to you. The shorter one has a face that reminds you of a bull mastiff. Why would you seek the tree of knowledge? He asks. What use is it to you, a southerner? Fool, don't speak to him of the tree, interrupts the man in black. All must be left as it is, nothing changed. The knowledge of the tree is lost to men, and it is better that way. The woman speaks with a clear voice that sounds too young for her age. You would have it that way. You are not at one with the forest. Because the tree sees your evil heart, you seek to keep its knowledge and pervert it. You dare say I am no friend of the forest? The black-cowled man surges to his feet, and the cowl slips back to reveal a bald head, a hatchet-thin face, with a long black goatee and eyes of flint. You lost your way in the forest many years ago. I don't need you to find me, old woman. You only dare challenge me now because you think these simple folk of Berg can offer you protection. You know full well I am at my strongest in the forest, Valerian, says the evil woman. The beasts follow me. They sense your evil. There is a new power astir in the forest, he retorts. It will sweep you and all your bestial followers aside like chaff in the wind. There is no cause to fill the hearts of the good people of Berg with dismay. I know of what you speak. He sneers. Much good may the knowledge do you, old one. Haven't you heard the song of the wind? The time of man has come to the forest. All must change or pass away. Valerian speaks the last words in such dire tones that 3 townsfolk at the nearby table hastily leave the inn. Valerian himself twitches his cloak around him and follows them out, pausing to give you a last look as though committing your face to memory. If you can take a room at the inn for the night, turn to 333. As a warning, that it pretty much ends everything with the inn. We chat to the daughter, realise her father's missing. We will eventually go to 333. Or you can talk to some of the inn's inhabitants. Choose between the hunter and the guides who are by the fire and turn to 297, and the woman in grey, 181. So in previous attempts, we have spoken to both of them, but have we fully explored all the options with both of them? Spoiler, no. So we can cut to the chase, get a room at the inn, and get ready to leave. We can speak to the hunter and to the guide, or we can speak to the woman in grey. Get voting, and I'll be curious to see what happens. Thanks very much. See you tomorrow.